Right, so we've made it. We've got to the last chord in this little guitar chord series. So hopefully by the end of this lesson you should have all 8 down and be able to play a whole bunch of songs. Again, I'll put them all on the website so you can work through them at your own pace. The C chord, which we're going to do in this lesson, is ultra important because it's one of the most commonly used guitar chords, or chords in for any instrument. So we really need to get it down. It can be tricky at first because we're having to stretch again between our first and second and third fingers, which you probably haven't ever done before on the guitar. And if you have really big hands or really small hands, you might find it impossible to start with. But stick with it. I've had loads of students with the same issues and they can all play the C chord perfectly now, so don't worry. With a little bit of practice you'll get there. Make sure you take your time, make sure you change your hand about, because everyone has different shaped hands, so everyone will be holding the chord in different ways, and just find a way that works for you. And then make sure all the notes are ringing out properly, and then practice changing between other chords. So I'll go to the close-up and I'll show you how to play this chord. Right, so straight into it. Here is the C chord. This is how it looks. You've got the picture to the side as well. And what we're doing now, we're stretching between the first and second fingers quite a lot. So our first finger is going on the first fret of the B string, like that. Our second finger is coming over, it's going on the second fret of the D string. Remember to curve your fingers round and have your thumb on the back to open up your hand. And our third finger is stretching right over here to the third fret of the A string. Common things which I've noticed when I've been teaching is a lot of people will flatten this finger and it'll mute the D and G string like that. So you need to make sure this finger especially is curved right round. Where everyone's hand's different, so the C chord will look different whoever's playing it. So what we can do to help is to point your thumb more away from you again, so you're bringing it round this way. So your thumb's coming round this way. Don't bring it off the guitar neck, but you can bring it further towards your legs. Yeah, and that'll open your hand out a bit more and help you stretch. What other people tend to do as well, you can move your thumb up towards the nut of the guitar, and that for some people helps open the hand up and helps you be able to play this chord. Yeah. So we're strumming the bottom 5 strings, because our root note is now that note there, the third fret of the A string. Make sure you get the open G string ringing out, so make sure your second finger isn't flattened. Also make sure you're not playing the big E chord, because then that turns it into a slash chord, which we'll look at in a different lesson. That's a totally different chord to your C chord. Yeah. Also make sure the little E is ringing out and your first finger isn't flattening and blocking that one. So, thank you for listening to this little guitar chord beginner series that I've been doing. If you've watched it all the way through, you should be able to play 8 chords now. So you've got the A, D, E, A minor, E minor, D minor, C and G. Some are easier than others, some are a lot harder than others, so just work on them all, make sure they're all pretty nicely sounding. Don't worry if you can't get the chords sounding perfect every time, it's just practice. It'll come in time, so don't worry about that. Start learning some songs now. Music's all about learning songs, so that should be your next goal now. Start working through songs. I'll put loads of videos onto the YouTube channel, all totally free, and there's loads more on the website check out which come with a tab and lyrics and chords and all that. So check that out, and if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. Thank you, catch you later.